Hello, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and I've got a brilliant book to review for you today. Oh, I've just loved this. I did not want it to finish. It's juvenile fiction, which means that children can read it. You could read it to your children, but it's a wee bit like Harry Potter in that adults can enjoy it just as well as children. It's very well written, and for those of you that are spiritual adults, you'll see a lot of themes of the hero and the spiritual kind of stories that are in there. But as a book, it's just fantastic. It's called Emma Oliver and the Song of Creation. It's by Susan Elizabeth Hale. I'll just read a wee bit on the back. 11-year-old Emma doesn't know that she comes from generations of tree singers, passed from mother to daughter. She doesn't believe she can sing. Her ailing grandmother has just come to live with the family. Her father is hardly ever at home. Her mother has been acting strange. Excuse me. To add to Emma's troubles, her mother's great uncle from England is coming to stay. Then a strange old woman wearing a hat full of feathers appears mysteriously in her garden. She gives Emma a white swan feather that emits a haunting melody. Emma's only solace is the oak tree in her garden, which she names Annie Oakley. What she does not yet know is that Annie is part of a network of tree spirits who disguise themselves as old women. These spirits have come to Peachtree City to help Emma remember her mission to sing the song of creation and to save the great mother tree. And it says at the bottom there's a lot of good things in the back. But Susan Elizabeth Hale is an internationally renowned music therapist. She's creator of Earth Day, Sing for the Trees, an annual global event every April the 22nd. This is by Our Street Books and is UK 69, US $11.95. Juvenile fiction. Now, I'm an adult. I'm not a juvenile. Ask my husband, he might say the opposite. But I'm an adult and I have had the best few days of my life reading this. I don't know where to start with it. It's just such a good book. I'm going to keep it for my grandchildren so I can read to them, and then hope that as they're a wee bit older, they can read it themselves. It's just so good. The story just comes alive in front of you. The tree spirits that the women in Emma's family can see and hear, etc. They are just comical. It's probably my favourite bit about the book. Each tree had its own spirit, and they dress in the way that you would imagine that particular tree to dress, and they have the characteristics that obviously someone who knows trees and who knows an aspect of nature spirits has let her imagination go, and each particular tree, the old lady that represents the tree spirit is just they are so spot on and so uncannily wonderful that I just was laughing the whole way through. Even the more exotic trees have the more exotic names and the more exotic flamboyance. It's just wonderful. The tree spirits probably my favourite thing in it. But also there's the kind of hero story, where Emma has to find her voice and sing it to the mother tree so that she can rescue the trees. In the background, there's a baddie, Esmeralda, who is a baddie tree spirit. And on top of it, you've got a very environmental story of a city for old people that's expanding and expanding and chopping down trees willy-nilly, and the tree spirits are literally escaping before they come, and the trees are dying, and because there's so much going on that the trees are being chopped down worldwide, the mother tree is dying and she needs the song of creation to be sung to her, and the person that can do that is Emma, the wee girl in the book, who has her own issues and her own problems, a wee bit about bullying in it, but her hero journey to sing the song of creation to the mother tree is fantastic. The spirit helpers she has with her, it's quite Alice in Wonderlandy, but the spirit helpers are great wee characters on their own. They are fantastic. Absolutely adored them. Um, and her quest is one that, I think any child's imagination would just love to think of and to listen to. So it's a juvenile book with the lessons of the hero's journey about anti-bullying. It's magical and it's got everything you would want in it, even to bring it to a very practical level. The overworked mum, the gran with what appears to be dementia, all the things going on, the father that's working so hard, but in an industry that he doesn't like because it's against his core beliefs. All these practical things are there in this book, but the magical story is just wound round about it. It's fantastic. I hope there's more to come for Emma and more to happen with these tree spirits, because I would love to read more. I'm possibly saying fiction is my favourite book this year, and I just adored it. I will read it again. Any adults, spiritual people that are reading it, particularly those of you that follow a shamanic path, the whole way through the book you'll be going, yep, yep, yep. Oh, she's going down into the in-between worlds through the tree, and she's meeting this spirit, she's meeting that spirit. Anyone that follows a shamanic path, a magical path, will be like, yep, I know what's happening here. And it wouldn't do us as adults any harm to maybe have a wee meditation on this book, to see how we're feeling and how it's resonating with us on our journey at the moment. But let's get back to it. It's juvenile fiction. It's an amazing book. I would hope that it could turn into some sort of series, because the little heroine herself is a cracking wee character. And there's certainly more that can be said about the environment and more that can be brought forth about these tree spirits. So please, Susan Elizabeth Hale, how about some more? Okay, how about some more? Because this book is not leaving my house until I have a grandchild. Believe me, it's staying there so that this can be a gift of me reading to a grandchild. That's how much I really, really appreciate your work. The writing is fantastic. It's fine for children to understand, but it's not dumbed down so that adults can understand it and enjoy it as well. And it's just, to me, if I could give this book 11 out of 10, I would. It's as near perfect for juvenile fiction than I think I've ever read. And I've read a few for my own girls when they were younger, but this to me deserves to go far, very, very far. It deserves to have follow-ups. It deserves the message to get out there, because although it's a lovely wee book with a lovely wee message, it's also a huge book with a huge message that can be absorbed by children while they're being told a story or reading a story. And you can't get much better than that in a book. So if you have children that you like to read to, or I hate to put an age range on books, because some children at age 7 or 8 would read this no problem. Others might struggle, and adults would read to them. So I don't necessarily like putting ages on books, but you, as a parent, you would know whether you would be reading it to your child or the child could read it themselves. So I would recommend that this is a book for you and your kids to thoroughly enjoy together, and also to stimulate the imagination of the juvenile readers, and also maybe lead them into thinking about things like the environment, etc. I watch a lot of French children, and what I hear coming through schools, and I think kids now are far better educated on the environment. They've got far more opinions. They know more because they have to. It's their world. This book will help. But if at the end of the day you're just looking for a cracking wee book, an adventure, a hero's adventure, then this is it too. But believe me, there's a lot more in it than that. But if you're just looking for a wee book that's an adventure with fabulous characters and really good writing, then this is it. So please, please buy it, because this author needs to get more out there. I admire her writing. I've never personally written for children. I think it must be a really hard thing to do. So just read it. Just read it, because if you don't love it, then you're just going to love it. It's as simple as that. So there we go. That's my book review, and it's fantastic, and I can't say enough about it. As I say, I think I'm going to have a sneaky read look at it again before I put it on my bookcase, and then Derek can wait for a wee while longer. Take care now. Hope you've enjoyed this book review. Give me a thumbs up if you do, and mind and subscribe to my channel if you like to. Bye now.